Now a new sport on WION Sports. For years now, climbing has been seen as a hobby. It was never really considered a sport, especially in India. But since the induction of sports climbing in the 2020 Olympics, climbing has gained a status as a sport. Now in this report by WION's Gandharv, we find out the truth about sports climbing in India.
Every day, far from the limelight and public attention, 8 sports climbers gather at New Delhi's Indian Mountaineering Foundation to do what they love. Tucked away in the secluded surroundings of Delhi University's South Campus, these 8 climbers are up following their dreams even before the sun is.
Hopefully learn a lot, because there's a lot to learn outside of India. We've done a lot here, and now it's time to go abroad and learn what they have before we take part in the World Cup, because they're next level climbers there.
But as a competitive sport, things haven't exactly been bright for mountaineering in India. Forget about government schemes, climbing in India doesn't even have a sports body to oversee its running. With no funds for equipment and infrastructure and only one bouldering wall to practice on, India has fallen far behind the competition.
We are like 15 years behind than Europeans. So it's just continuing that year after year. So it's not been updated from last 6-7 years. And when we updated that time also we updated to like past like another like 5 years back. So it's like right now we don't even have like not even like average infrastructure here. That's why we are going to Europe to train.
In fact, till last week, climbing was looked at as more of a hobby than as a sport. But a meeting between the climbers and the sports minister may have got the wheels turning in the right direction. The ministry has come forward to fund a small portion of a 21-day training in Slovenia, Italy and Switzerland. And with the IOC now deciding on whether to include climbing as an Olympic sport, it seems like things are slowly falling in place.
The fact that climbing has now become an Olympic, or is going to debut as an Olympic sport means that it is going to be a serious sport, because whatever is not in Olympics, not like in India, for example, it doesn't come under the Sports Authority of India. If we go looking for sponsors, they've got badminton, chess, all of these players, and they've got a proper CSR unit for it. But our sport doesn't come under any of this.
India may have its work cut out in climbing, but that doesn't seem to deter the passion of climbers in the country. The possibility of competing under the national flag in the 2020 Olympics may fuel the fire to scale newer heights only further. With Gandharv in New Delhi, Aisha Sindhu, WION.